So these are the items that I'm using for my, as I call it, Charlie Brown Christmas tree. You can buy this tree at Dollar Tree for just $1. And it does come in two colors, green or white, but they didn't have any white ones, so we're going to work with the green one. Now there's garland. This is what you're going to need to give it that full effect. And it's better getting it from like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, the real full thick one. If you buy it from Dollar Tree, you might have to buy several to make it full. So what I would do is first I start with putting my lights on. I pre-cut some of my wires. I can just have some in hand ready to go. You don't have to do this part, but I just like to wire my lights down to the tree so that it won't move. It can keep it in place. And that's what I'm doing here. I start from the bottom and I work my way up. Normally, I use 50 count or 100 count lights. It's just better when you turn the lights on. But right now, I'm just working with what I have. And you don't have to put lights on there if you don't want to. But it does make it very pretty. And I normally do 2 lights. I have the white one and I will do a red one. Next, I will start with the garland. This is my favorite part. I start at the bottom once again. And I go in the pattern, working my way up. Go under, over, all the way around doing the bottom. And then I will continue that going around in the middle, all the way up to the top. And once I get to the top, there will be a piece left. I will cut that off. And I will then come back and use that piece later. I don't let none of it go to waste. The more you put that garland in this tree, the better. It gives it that more full effect. So right here what I'm doing, I am taking the branches and folding it in. Because normally these trees come in 2 colors, white or green, but I didn't have any white ones. They was out of them. So I'm going to work with what I have, and we're going to fold in the green branches. You don't want those poking out, you don't want those sticking out. They don't look good. So we'll just fold them in. And next I'll start with the largest ornaments first. Put the big ornaments on first. And work your way around if you would like. For like if it's going to be a centerpiece on your table, yes, you will want to go all the way around the tree. But this tree is going in my daughter's room in the corner. So I'm just going to basically just concentrate on just the front. So once you're done with putting the large ornaments on it, just see how it's so pretty. That piece that I cut off, I would like to take that and go in and around between the large ornaments before I put the small ones on. I would like to use that piece to make it as full as possible. And this is what's going to do it. And if you use the right garland, like from Michael's, the big fluffy one is better. Look at that. This is just so pretty. And once again, I'm only just working with the front. I'm not doing the whole tree all the way around because it's going to be put in a corner. But now I'm going to try to use this glue gun for the first time of gluing the smaller ornaments on the tree. As you saw from the beginning, the branches are really thin and it's not a lot of them, so it's just easier to just glue the little ones right where you want them to be. You hold on to it, make sure the glue is dry, and then there it is. It'll stick to it. I love it. It's so easy. And you don't have to use a lot of ornaments because the garland is so pretty. You want it to show through the ornaments. And this is how it's looking so far. It's really pretty. And now what I'm trying to do is figure out if I want to use my bow that I made. I have 3 of them. I was going to work them around the tree. Or I can try to go with this little curly string that I bought from Hobby Lobby. Now this is different for me. I haven't done this before, but I think that I'm going to try to use the curly string. Let's see how it's going to look. There it is. Oh, that's pretty. I did trim the top a little bit. I cut it some so it can be shorter on top, and then I hot glue the strings as I pull it down so it can stay in place. But this is how I decorate my Dollar Tree Christmas tree, and I used a pretty thick full garland. That's what gives it that full effect. So just comment below, tell me what you think, and this is Shay, and just let me know what you think.